This isn't a conspiracy theory.
It's a basic economics of choke points. AI isn't limited by ideas. AI is limited by electricity. In 2026, there are two positions, users and owner. You can be a genius, but if you don't have access to compute, you're not competitive. Hi, my name is Arek and you're on 8 Lens channel. And today's episode is about AI, but not about which chat is better and not about how to write a prompt. Today is about something else. Power, money, and how is AI era is building a new elite. And no, it's not developers. Developers matter, but an elite isn't who can make it work. An elite is who owns it. Let me put it simply. In 2026, the winners aren't the people who learn the tools fastest. The winners are the people who control the system's key points: compute, energy, data, and capital. And today I want to frame this like a mini investigation. Where does the money from the AI revolution actually settle? Why will millions of talented people end up as users, even if they are smartest in the room? And what should investors do if they don't want to slip through a shift in the hierarchy? Let's go. The core idea: AI is no longer software, it's industry. We're used to thinking that tech revolution are apps, but the AI revolution is an industrial supply chain. Here is the stack, layer by layer. Layer 1 is compute, accelerators, memory, networks, manufacturing. Layer 2 is data centers, land, cooling, grid, connections, physical infrastructure. Layer 3 is data and distribution, where the data lives, where the audience lives, where the payments happen. And here is what matters. The highest margins are the real leverage. Always sits where things are tight, where you can't just download it. It's where you have to get a contract first. Bottleneck point number 1. Compute. In 2026, you can be a genius, but if you don't have access to compute, you're not competitive. That's the new structure. Some players own the capacity, others buy access, and the rest sit in line to pay a subscription. In the AI economy, the rent isn't captured by the person writing prompts, it's captured by the person selling capacity and access. And that's a very investor-style logic. In any system, the biggest money goes to whoever owns the rails. Bottleneck point number 2. Energy. The real key to the AI era energy. The golden key of the AI era. Now comes a moment that will break the picture for many of you. AI isn't limited by ideas, AI is limited by electricity. Literally, megawatts, substations, networks, connection time, cooling, water, permissions. The International Agency 2025 report details how rapidly data centers consumption is growing in key regions and how unevenly is it distributed. For example, the US, Europe and China account for approximately 85% of global data center consumption, and in the US, data center consumption growth from 2015 to 2024 is estimated at approximately 12% per year. So the AI revolution isn't just a digital future, it's a massive load on the physical world. And that automatically elevates the people who can build data centers, secure power, navigate permits, connect faster than everyone else, and scale this in volume. This is not a startup romance, it's an infrastructure race. Additional industry analysis in 2026 has been very direct about this. Power availability is now a limiting factor for data center growth, and more players are building on-site generation into their strategy because time to power is diverging sharply between what builders want and what grids can deliver. In plain language, in the AI era, The winners aren't the people who know, the winners are the people who are connected. Bottleneck point number 3. Not a volume of data, but the right to use it. Next is data, and this is another trap. Back in the 2010s, it felt like everyone has data, so everyone will have an edge. By 2026, we have learned the truth. What matters is not data in general, but data that is legal, data that is unique, data that scales, and most importantly, the data that can be used without being banned, sued, or blocked tomorrow. That's why the winners aren't just the people writing code. The winners are the people who own platform, distribution channel, ecosystem where the data is generated, and the legal right to turn that data into a product. Why the new elite isn't developers, even if they are top tier. Let's be honest, a developer is just a labor, but elite, a property owner. AI does something ruthless. It reduces the cost of some labor by automating some part of work, and profit shifts from labor compensation to ownership compensation. Whoever owns capacity, energy, data, and capital gains a systematic advantage. Developers won't disappear, but their monopoly on production is shrinking. And the owner of the infrastructure, on the other hand, is getting stronger. Who actually wins from the AI revolution in 2026? If you map the winners by structure, you get 5 groups: manufacturers and supply chain for compute, cloud platforms and data center operators, energy and the grid layer, platforms that owns data and distribution, capital, because AI increasingly becomes a world where money converts directly into advantage. This isn't a conspiracy theory, it's a basic economics of choke points. Practical takeaway: what investors and opportunity seekers should do. Now the most important part, the practical conclusion. First, stop looking at AI as apps. Start looking at AI as infrastructure. In every cycle, big money goes to the people selling access to an essential resources. Second, ask yourself one question. Is my income payment for function or rent from ownership? If it's only function, AI will squeeze your gains. If it's ownership, AI can expand your margins. Third, if you're an investor, look for choke points, energy, grids, data centers, cooling infrastructure, services, data, distribution. Fourth, if you're a specialist, move from skill to ownership, a product, equity, contracts, a client base, patented data. Because in 2026 there are 2 positions, users and owner, and AI accelerates the gap between them. Here is conclusion. AI is creating a new elite, and it's not the people who write the code. The elite are the ones who control the choke points, compute, energy, data, and capital. Write one thing in the comments. Are you more of a user right now, or more of an owner? Subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends. If you like it, hit like button, and most importantly, share your view in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you next time.